top of the hour. So good morning, everyone. For everyone that's just joining with us, we have Key Cole here with us this morning for our Live Well moment. Just really excited to have you here with us, Key. Would love to hear a little bit before you get into your Be Well moment about what you do with Intermountain specifically. And then feel free to turn it back to me for our stretch. Let me just stop my spotlight on me. We'll send it over to you and go for it, woman. I can't wait to hear a little bit more about you.
Awesome. Thank you, Melissa. So Kiana Cole, everyone calls me Key. I am the Regional Chief Nursing Officer for the Desert Region, and I have been with the organization. This is my 11th year. I was formerly with Healthcare Partners before we were acquired by Intermountain. Born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and moved to Vegas for a job opportunity my husband had. Well, let me back up, because I always knew I didn't want to live in Wisconsin my whole life. So that was my opportunity to get out, and have been living in Henderson, Las Vegas for the last 11 years. I am, majority of my nursing career was ER, and I'm a family nurse practitioner, although I never really practiced full time because I went the leadership route. So happy to be with you this morning. Really happy to share this Be Well moment, and hopefully you all can see my screen. Yes, okay. Awesome. And so when I reflected on what I wanted to share with you all today, I feel like it kind of hits all three buckets of me, we, and us. And that is really about vision. What is your vision for yourself? What is your vision for what you want for your career or your work? And then what's your vision for your contribution to your community? And so wanted to start with just the definition. Vision, I'm sorry, I misspelled that. Vision is the act or power of imagination and mode of seeing or conceiving, and an unusual discernment or foresight. And so I wanted you all to ponder kind of what got you where you are. Have you thought about where you're going? Do you have a vision for where you're going? And how do you share your vision? Have you shared your vision with anyone and inspire others to rally around your vision? One awesome opportunity that I have had is I hope you all have heard about our 90-day MA program. I had the opportunity to work with NV Careers, who is an organization out of Nevada, to develop this program. And I am a product of a program similar to this, so it was definitely a cup filler and definitely made me think longer term of what do I want to do, what kind of impact do I want to have. So when I say what is your vision, yes, you have to have a vision. You have to think long term. You got to think about where you want to get, whether that's in your life, whether that's in your community, whether that's in your job. And then you have to take the steps to get there. You really should be working on your vision on a regular basis. And if you don't find yourself working on that vision, you'll find yourself not achieving that vision. And so, again, I was a product of a program at my high school where by the time I graduated from high school, I was a certified nursing assistant. And so I had the opportunity with 90-day MA to create a similar program. The additional awesome part of this program was that we partnered with Goodwill of Southern Nevada, and we were able to not only provide this program working together and with the end result being a certified medical assistant and having a job at Intermountain, but that partnership with Goodwill also allowed us to provide some wraparound services. So people who thought they could never have a career in healthcare had support for daycare and transportation and those barriers that prevent us from getting there. So being able to work on that program definitely supported my vision of being able to help more people get into a healthcare career. And that's something that I will continue to work on, something that I'm passionate about. A lot of people see college as unattainable. And when we start with smaller programs like a medical assistant program and get people in and exposed, then the doors of opportunity open up. But I also really want to focus on the vision of my life. uh, my husband and I are pretty intentional about live today. Of course, you have to think about your vision and where you want to get. And one of our visions is to not get to 75 years old and have a lot of I wish I would have. And so you have to be very intentional about that. Otherwise, before you know, you'll be looking up and you'll be getting all the AARP mail and you'll be saying, I wish that I would have. And so that's just something that you have to be intentional about. And so every day I'm thinking about, did I take the time to spend that time with my daughter because she wanted to talk about this book she read? Because it's not going to be the stuff that we buy. It's going to be, like Maya Angelou said, how we make people feel and the relationships that we build. And so my vision for my life and my family is to make sure we have great relationships, and so I have to work on that all the time to achieve that vision. And so what I'm asking you all today is just think about your vision. What do you want for your life? What do you want for yourself? What do you want for your community? And what are you doing to get there? If you're not doing anything to get there, it stays just a vision. And so that reflection is so important. Being future oriented is important. Thinking about the future and how you'll get there and what you need to do to get there, because things don't happen just by happenstance. You have to invest the time, the energy, all of those things. And then dream. I think as adults, uh, we find it hard just to even have fun. We got to plan fun at this age. And so I think that dreaming and imagination is also something that gets lost. Children are so intriguing because they don't see all the barriers. They don't see all that won't work, I shouldn't do that, so and so is going to say this about that. They just dream and they have imagination and they say what they want to do and how they want to do it. And I think that adults need to learn better how to dream, and be intentional about those dreams and share those dreams. Having an accountability partner of some kind, whether that's a sibling, a spouse, a parent, share your dreams with someone who you're comfortable with. Because one day at the dinner table, they'll say, hey, remember you said you wanted to go to Ireland or Scotland? What's going on with that? So reflect on your dreams, refine your vision for your life, for your work. And that is my message for you today.
Oh my gosh, Key, such a beautiful thing for you to share with us. Thank you so much. And such a great reminder, right? Because we, as adults, you're so right, we lose that touch on just dreaming and what we can do and become. So such a great reminder. Brings like little heart, it's warm in my heart over here for sure. And I love the accountability approach too. I'm a health and wellness coach with Intermountain. So serving that role here definitely is a great reminder, just to know to reach out to those that are close to you too, friends, family, etc. Tap into those people, and just sharing it is such a big place. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'm going to stop the spotlight unless you want to lead us through some stretching.
I'll leave that to the experts.
Well, thank you again for your time this morning. That was not part of my
vision for myself, but thank you.
Such a pleasure to have you here with us. All right, everyone. I am going to lead us. We've got a few minutes here to stretch our bodies. So go ahead and meet me on your feet. Let me just try to get, hopefully you're seeing me on your side, but meet me on your feet. We're going to start to move a little bit here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you for those shares too in the chat. Let's take our shoulders up, down, and back. Feet are just under your, maybe just bring them a little bit wider into that shoulder width. We're going to come into some hip circles. All right, so checking in, as I always mention, please listen to your body, no pain or strains out there. Let's shift over to our left side, create a little half circle or a full circle with your hips. You can widen your stance if that feels better. Such a great reminder from Key there, just to check in on your vision, shift the vision if you need to, different time, different stage in life, etc. All right, take one more from right to left, and then meet me back up. Let's bring our feet underneath our hips, sweep your arms up, take that lateral stretch over to your right. Really find some length here through the side body. Reach up, breath in, exhale, arc to your left. Oh, nice stretch here. Let's gold pose, open the chest. Find that space. It's just a slight soft back bend here through the upper back. Take your gaze up ever so slightly. And then reach the hands up, look up. Let's exhale, release and relax. All right, we're gonna stretch our upper body for a moment. So starting with the neck, just relax your arms, shake them out by your side. Gaze over that left shoulder. Just a pause here. No pains or strains, just gentle. Bring it over to your right side. Let's just gently look over that right shoulder. And then half circle back to the left. And just slowly bring the crown of the head back up, nice and tall. Take one more half circle from right to left. And then slowly retract. Let's come back from left to right. One more time. Breathe in, exhale. Left shoulder, chin to chest, over to the right. And then back up nice and tall. Stretching the shoulders next. Let's bring that right arm across the front of the chest. Nice little hug to the forearm or the bicep, just avoiding the elbow directly. Breathe in and out, another breath. And then release there, shake it out, roll it out. Let's bring that left arm across just to repeat, even it out. Take another breath. So good, everyone. Tee your arms, find some space, draw those shoulder blades a little closer on the back, and then find a hug for yourself this morning. Little I love me squeeze, always feels good. Pat on the back. So really find your breath and feel your back expand against your hands as you take a big inhale through the nose. Great big exhale, let it go. One more inhale and exhale, breathe in. Feel that expansion, creating a little extra space on the back, that broadening. And then exhale, release the air. All right, let's tee the arms back out. Create that space, gently lower the arms down, shoulders up, down, and back. Reach the hands back. So option to interlace fingers if that's accessible. Otherwise, just find that space broadening through your collarbones on your chest by simply reaching the hands back. Take the gaze up just ever so slight. Breathe in and out, another breath. And then gently release, shake that out. Let's take a lateral lunge on our feet here. Widen your stance. Slight turnout of the toes. We're going to shift our weight over to that left side. So hips come back rather than that left knee jotting out over the toes. Make sure your back doesn't have to be super vigorous or intense. Just a little stretch through that inner thigh on the right side. Nice little length, little stretch. Take another breath. And back up. Let's switch sides. Ease your hips back. Feeling that gentle release on the inner thigh of the left side. Taking another inhale and exhale. Thinking of so many different things that we can do to keep our stretches going. We're going to stretch the legs a little bit more. So come back up. Bring your feet just under your hips. Right foot steps forward. Left one comes back. Stay on the ball of that left foot and just gently bend into the right knee. You can widen the stance a little bit, taking that left foot out, or even use your chair or desk, even keeping the foot flat. Options. Take that left arm up and over just to release through our left hip pocket here. Relax your shoulder. And then lower there. Let's bring that left foot in just slightly. We're going to keep a soft bend in that right leg, but drop your left heel down. We're going to bow and arrow the arms. So bring that right arm back. I'm going to turn to the side. We're just going to bring it back. You can open it all the way back if that feels good, or just bring the elbow back. Find that space through the chest. One more time. And then we'll switch sides. So left foot in front, right one back. We're going to start with our lunge. Right arm up and over, stretching through that hip pocket. Just a little bit in this left leg. Nothing crazy. Take another breath. And release, relax that right arm. Bring that right foot forward a little bit and let's bow and arrow here. So bring that left arm back, elbow back. You can open or just slide that left elbow back. Do what feels good. Take one more round. And then release the arms, shake it out a little bit. Let's bring our feet back under our hips. We're coming up to that 45 here. Hinge from your hips. Let's find that nice flat back. In fact, bring your hands to the top of your thighs. Belly is pulling in here. We're just going to do a little cat and cow. Drop the belly, look up just ever so slightly, and then round out, chin to chest. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Take it forward, shine your heart. Great big exhale, round it out. One more time. Breathe in. Cat and cow on your feet. It is doable. It feels good. Come back in to that halfway lift. So nice, long, ironed out, flat back. Navel in towards the spine. Round up, peel up. Let the crown of the head arrive last. Take your arms up. One more stretch side to side. Just that lateral side stretch, little wrist pull. And back up, take the reach, and then exhale, let it go. All right, everyone, that is our stretch for our stretch with the leader this morning. Keith, thank you again for joining us this morning.